I'm just going to put some details for the animal astrology forecast on my Instagram. Thank you for showing up. Hello, my name is Trisha Kondo, the Indigenous spiritual teacher and psychic medium. I've been doing this for almost 30 years, and I help intuitives and healers and mediums become to unleash their own indigenous intuition, channel their own spirit guides, and become powerful mentors. So I'm going to put the date. Just give me a second. If you're watching me right now, make sure that you put sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once and I'm getting distracted. So just give me a second. I'm just pinning the comment. There we go. So yeah, like I said, I would love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've got 313 people so far following me. And go to my Indigenous Psychic business page. You can follow me there. Also, I have a link where you can follow me. You can join my Deeply Intuitive Facebook group. It is private. No one can see you. Hey there, Paula. If you want to follow me on Instagram, like I said, go to my Instagram at Trisha Kondo, my TikTok at Trisha Kondo. There's my dog. I just did a medicine wheel reading yesterday, generally for everybody, and it was well received. I am so happy about that. Really happy. So this morning, this is a different kind of general reading. For housekeeping purposes, please do not ask me to tell you, to give you a card. This is a general thing, so I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart. I do this every Sunday at 9 a.m. So please, please hold on to those kind of questions. I don't do free readings. I just do this one where it's general for everybody. So, and please do not promote on my page. You will be deleted and you will be blocked. You're more than welcome to find your own page and do your own thing. So that's all I'm asking. So let's start. I am going to pick the main theme for this week. It is for June 4th to the 11th. And if you're watching a replay, put hashtag replay. I'd really appreciate it. If you're on my Instagram, you can share this video to your stories. I appreciate it. People could share it to their Facebook stories. They could tag people. All right, let's start with the main card. Then I'm going to pull an animal guide card for each astrological sign. Hey there, Mary XMO. So this is probably going to run about 30 minutes, just to let you know for time wise. So I'm going to put this upside down. So this is the whale song. The whale song is all about listening to your intuition. That's so interesting because last night was the full moon. People call it the strawberry moon. I call it, in my culture, the fully leaf moon. So the fully leafed is all about the trees really growing. And it's also Sagittarius and Gemini. It's all about letting go of old energies that are sitting on your heart and your spirit. Okay. It's all about letting that go. And I did that a lot last night. So this is all about what is really pulling you towards you. Whales are all about sonar, intuition, anything that is in its water. Water is all about intuition, your spirit. What really resonates with you, what really attracts you. This coming week is going to feel like that. Very, very, I guess emotional, but it's also spiritual. Okay. Because I feel like it's all connected anyways. Okay. So let's go into Aries. Good morning. Alexi Poo. We're going to go into Aries. Let's start with that. Where are you tuning in from? Let me know in the chat so I can say hi. Nobody's chatting. Okay, so let's go. Aries, this is what I'm getting for you for Aries. Oh, interesting. So Aries, this week, I feel as though your job this week is just to let things happen, not planning too much ahead. Okay. Hi there, Susan. So this is all about letting go of control, letting go of control and sitting back and waiting for the creator to help you out. Saying, creator, your guides, your angels, your ancestors, it's all about that letting the great spirit, letting creator walk you through. Not about controlling creator. That's a big one, Aries. Aries is all about fire. They want to do things. Let's go to Taurus. Who are my Taurus people? It's really quiet this morning. Hello. Who are my Taurus people? Taurus. This is interesting. So Taurus, this is what I'm getting is a scarab beetle. And I feel like Taurus, this is the same thing. This is all about following your spirit and the creator spirit and letting it guide you and seeing the wonderful things that are on this earth, seeing all of the traditions, the ceremonies. I used to be resistant to this once upon a time. I was like, what do I need this for? True story. And I always thought the intellect was the leader. I believe that. I grew up believing that. It's not the whole truth. That is not the truth. So this is saying, Taurus, this is for you. Your intellect is not the leader. That's a hard thing for me to understand. Like logically, I don't get it. But my spirit says, yeah, I get it. So this is all about finding how we can connect to each other, how everything is connected to each other, and how we can see that connection in everything, in the water, in the stars, the galaxies, ourselves, everything. So let's go to Gemini. Very spiritual week. Ooh. Let's go to Gemini. If you're a Gemini, let me know in the chat below. I'd really like to know who you are. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Ooh, I love this for you. Geminis, this is a lizard. It's all about waiting, okay? There's a lot of waiting this week. So this is all about waiting. I know it says something else, but for me, the lizard's all about releasing the old skin and being in the ancient world. And the lizard represents that, and that's what it's showing me. Lizard's all about waiting, but waiting patiently. Not patiently in your head, but more or less looking around and looking at everything as if it's already happening. Looking at your goals this week, Gemini, and saying, what is the ancient thing, the wisdom that's coming up that I could share? Let's go to Cancer. Let's go to Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer. Okay. Let's go to Cancer. So Cancers, I see this as the moose. So Cancers, I want you to look at this. Cancers is all about you letting go of old pains, letting go of people who have wronged you and holding a grudge. And I feel like it's all about letting go of all of these things. Letting go, letting go. I know that's easiest. I know a lot of you are like, yeah, that's easier said than done. But I feel like this week is all about you letting go and just forgiving yourself and forgiving and letting go of the past. Letting go of the past this week, Cancers. Okay. I feel like it's gonna happen a lot. You watch, it's gonna it's gonna rise up. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. Let's go to Leo. Let's go to Leo. Leo. Ooh. One fell on the floor. Oh, there's like 4 of them, but I'm gonna take this one. Leos, if you are a Leo sun, a Leo rising, or a Leo moon, this is for you. Leos is a lot of creativity this coming week. I feel like you're going to be really creative. You're going to be looking at your sun signs. You might even be attracted to astrology, anything spiritual, I feel, and it could be intellectual, it could be emotional, but I feel as though you're going to be really channeling a lot of energy and you're like, oh, this is a good idea. Okay. Leos, you're going to take the lead, a creative lead, and you're going to just shine right through because the spider is saying, okay. And this is all about you coming out of the dark and spinning your web and also being creative as a voice, as a person that is out there to lead. That's interesting. That came through. Yeah. Spiders are all about creativity. Whenever I see one many, many times, it means my creative spirit is coming through. And that's where I start creating. Let's go to Virgo. Let's go to Virgo. Who are my Virgo people? Okay. Virgos. There we go, Virgos. Virgos are very intellectual. But I feel like this coming week is all about you getting out of the way it was. I feel as though you get stuck in the old comfortable ways of being, and you like routine a lot. And I feel like you're going to be pushed out of your routine. You're going to be pushed out of the past and learning new things. And I think that's going to really irritate you this coming week. You're all about, let's just keep doing the same thing. And I feel like it's you saying, it's almost like a resistance to it. I think it's intellectual resistance. And the spirit side of you is almost on training wheels. So you're gonna feel a little lost. You're gonna feel a little lost, but you're learning. Okay, let's go to Libra. Libra. I gotta write this down because I just tend to forget. Libra. Okay, Libras. Here we go. Libra. Okay. Oh, I got 2. That's interesting. Okay. Libras, this is what I got, the koi fish and the badger. So there seems to be a lot of leadership. Okay, Libra, I feel like it's going to be very successful what you're doing this coming week. It's also about a lot of leaders coming through, leadership energy, leadership skills. And you're going to notice this a lot in people and in yourself. A lot of leaders you never thought would be leaders are leaders. And you're like, it's almost like you're going to be channeling and saying, you know what? I see this in you. I feel like this is coming up. Okay. This is coming up a lot. You're doing things that are different and that are new. And it's going to be quite successful. And it's going to piss off people. I'm just going to tell you. It's going to piss off people. It's okay, Libra, because you like that. You like that anyways. I like Libras. They're fun. Okay, let's go to Scorpio. 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 Let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Let me do this again. I feel like I go here. Ooh, Scorpios. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. This is what I'm getting with you. Scorpios, you need to let loose. And I feel like this coming week is all about you going out to play. Scorpios, you need to play. You're missing that right now. And I feel like this is your healing time. I feel like Scorpios tend to be a little serious. No, they tend to be a lot serious. And I feel like this week is saying, okay, enough with the seriousness. You know, you're burning out your sacred fire. It's almost like I feel like what Scorpios need this week is to watch comedies and laugh. Find the humor in things. Don't be so serious. Find the humor in things. Just say, you know what? This is what it. I know people tend to say, let's not disrupt everything. It's going to be a little. Hi, Lisa. It's going to be a little. It may be serious in your environment, but you got to laugh it off, okay? Or else you're going to go a little nutty, Scorpios. Okay, laugh it off. Don't take things so seriously this week. It's going to happen. I know. But laugh. You got to laugh. You got to laugh. I feel like there's going to be serious moments. Okay, let's go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. My Sages. I feel like I'm going here. Okay, Sages. I feel like I have to pull two. I don't know why, but I'm going to go with it. Okay, Sagittarius. Oh, interesting. Sagittarius, this is what I'm getting with you. There seems to be a lot of new challenges coming this week, and I feel as though there's another thing coming with you. There's a dolphin, okay? And the dolphin's all about, well, I feel like there's new ideas coming, okay? There's new ideas coming, and I feel as though you're going to be handling things one at a time. Sagittarius, I feel like I feel like a leadership role is coming up this week, or you're going to be more in the leadership role. And I feel like with you, there needs to be more of laughing things off also. Whenever the dolphin is upside down, I feel as though you're blocking your help. And I feel like you need to ask for help and laugh it off. Okay. Woo, lots of good messages. Let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. Okay, I feel like I gotta go here. For some reason, I'm getting two cards today. I'm going with it. Capricorn, this is what I'm getting with you. There is the wasp and there's the antelope. So I'm getting two. I feel like I have to pull two cards. I'm going to go with it. So I feel as though there's going to be a lot of lessons because I feel like you're growing. Whenever I see two things like antelope and a wasp, I feel like you're growing. It's gonna sting though. Okay. I feel like people are gonna say things that are gonna hurt you emotionally and you're gonna take it personally. But it's a speed up process. That's what's going on this week. Okay. And I feel like things are going fast. They're meant to this week. They're meant to. Because it's time for you to grow. Feels like I want to say grow up. I feel like you're growing fast this week and you're gonna be like, oh my God, this is happening. That's happening. You're meant to grow fast this week, okay? And just say, okay, I got this. I'm going quickly here. I got this. I got this. Let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius. Oh, see? Spirit tells me too, so I'm going to go with it. So, Aquarius, I've got the fox and the dragonfly. Okay. Fox and dragonfly. And I feel like this has to do with you really trusting your intuition a lot, trusting it and trusting it. Because I feel like there's a lot of empowerment or advocating. There's a lot of advocating going on. For some reason, I'm picking up on that. A lot of healing in these areas. I feel like you're going to be advocating or standing up for minorities or some sort of thing like that. Okay. Because whenever the fox comes up, it means you're going into a new direction. And I feel like that has to do, foxes are all, they sniff things out and they feel things. They're easily spooked up. Okay. Dragonfly is all about empowerment and leadership. I feel like you're going to go into those areas. You're like, okay, I'm going to trust this. Even when things break down, it's meant for you to go into a different direction. I understand this. When I get rejected from anything, I say, okay. Do I get a little bummed? Of course I do. I'm human. So I have to accept that I'm going into a new direction. And I say, okay, all right, I'm going somewhere else. And I accept it. Okay, let's go to Pisces. Let's go to Pisces. Let's go to Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Pisces. Let's go to Pisces. Pick two. Pisces. Okay, Pisces, this is what I'm getting with you. Oh, interesting. Pisces. This is interesting. Pisces, I'm getting the otter and the crow. So there seems to be a lot of forgiveness work that's going to happen with you, Pisces, this week. A lot of forgiving, letting go, and loving yourself, and even journaling it. And also, what I like to do is I like to do a little fire and then talk to the fire. Talking to the fire actually, like, it burns up the words and the energy. So I suggest you do that because this is all about you talking to your ancestors and the creator and the fire spirits and the air spirits and the water spirits. So, and I feel as though Pisces, you're going to be noticing that you need more love and trusting that your words are powerful. Okay. Because I feel as though whenever I see the crow upside down, it means you got to trust. And whenever I go outside and I notice the crows are squawking really loud, it means I need to notice that there's arguments coming up or I need to speak up. Okay? That's what I notice. So this is all about you talking to the creator and also giving yourself love and being in a community of love. And some people forget about that. And if you're noticing arguments this week, and you're going to notice that, maybe you need to release some people or release yourself from certain things. That's okay. Okay, so with that being said, let's go to Grey Wolf Word of the Week. So, Grey Wolf Word of the Week is pretty much what I channel from my guide, Grey Wolf. So, it's going to be short and sweet. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you are here. If you're on the replay, put hashtag replay. I know I've got to fix my, if you're seeing like things here, I've got to do a little bit of maintenance myself. Anyways, let's go to what I was saying, Grey Wolf Word of the Week. Right. So hyper awareness or going into a higher vibration. So when we go into a higher vibration, you're going to notice this week that you're going to get a lot of how do you say it? when we go into a higher vibration, our heart tends to pump up a little faster. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. We tend to, and that's what my guide is saying, we tend to, going into a higher vibration, sometimes people feel as though they got to work harder also. So there's dual meanings in this, where we got to work harder in order to get into a higher plane. That's not true. And I feel like when we become really quiet and we become passive or do nothing, it doesn't mean nothing's being done for us by our guides and our ancestors. That's not true. I feel like some people believe, majority of people that I have read believe that working harder and pushing yourself equals more money and more freedom. Not true. Not true. So I believe some people who are watching this believe that. I know I once believed that I had to work harder, be more intellectual, um, give up my sense of identity, give up everything of who I am so I could be at a higher vibration. That's not true. That was my old story. And I'm releasing that. So I feel as though, what do you need to release for you to go into this higher vibration with the creator? I call it creator's vibration, the creator's vibration. In order to get there, you got to learn how to do nothing. And we also have to know what caused us to really believe that. Because there's no point that you have to, spin your wheels, meaning work harder, be better, do more, get that certificate, get this, get that. It's also about getting. So I feel as we need to, I feel like Grey Wolf's word of the week is all about, this is all about the intellect, right? You got to get, I got to get, I got to do more. I got to do this. I got to go around in circles like the spin in the wheels. I got to go around and round and round and round. That's not true. So energy is all about spiraling in. Moving and spiraling in. Letting spirit really take over is allowing that. And that's how you go into a higher level, into the creator's world. But this takes work on your part. This means healing. It means talking to creator, talking to spirit, talking to our animal guides, talking to the moon, all of this. It is not in here. It is not the intellect. Anyways, so I'm going to leave you with that. I could go on and on and on, but I'm going to leave you with that. I hope this has helped you. Thank you so much for showing up. I'm going to go off and eat breakfast in 1 minute. And I've got to do the rest of my grocery shopping today, and I got to clean my clothes, do normal stuff. Normal stuff. Like, I can't ask the clothes to jump into the washer. I got to physically do it. So I'm just being funny. All right. Everyone, you have a great day. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Make sure to follow me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my Instagram, and go to my website, which is trishakondo.com. And my readings are going to only be on the weekends. That's the only time I can handle it. Go to my website, and there's going to be a new medicine wheel reading. I am not going to do it this weekend because I'm taking a step back. And there's some things that are coming up in July. I will not tell you yet, but there's big things coming in July. All right, everyone, make sure that you go to my website, sign up for my newsletter, and you're going to know more details. All right, everyone, Apnimultas, and I wish you a great weekend. Like I said, Apnimultas.